Okay, so this video is going to show you how to create a bunch of buttons very quickly and then ultimately put them onto a Canvas page, like especially if you're working on a home page or something like that. This will maybe save you a few seconds or a few minutes here. Okay, so you can see I already have a module 4. The other thing too, I like to keep these the same as far as the numerical value as opposed to writing out the word 5 like F-I-V-E. Because that's going to keep this the same size, 134 by 40. So this is 134 pixels wide by 40 pixels tall. Okay, and I'm just going to switch this up a little bit because I have some other buttons here. So I'm going to curve it some, and then I'm going to change up the color really fast. So if you want to know how to do this a little bit more, you need to watch the other video about how to customize these. Okay, so you can see I have a Module 5 button created. I'm good with that for now. I'm just going to show you how to quickly create these. So I'm going to go ahead and download it. You can see it went into my download folder. It's called Button Module 12. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a few more of these. Here's Module 6. Go ahead and hit enter. Again, I want these to all be the same. Notice it's still the same size, 134 by 40. Go ahead and do Module 7. Here, I'm going to come over here and hit download again. Okay, so this is going pretty fast. Okay, so we'll do one last one, Module 8, and then I'll quickly put these onto the page for you. Okay, so now I've basically downloaded 4 different buttons, and they're all in my downloads. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here and show you how to put those onto a page. Okay, so you can upload these into your files and go and grab them. That's one way. Or you can just go embed image, and you can upload it. So when you come here to embed image, you have these 3 choices. We're going to click on the canvas choice. We then need to put it in a folder because you're going to basically put the image on the page and upload it into a folder at the same time. So I'm going to go to upload file. I'm already in my downloads folder. Okay, so I've already pre-selected that. That's why it's automatically here. You may have to go and find it. The first one I did was module 4, which happened to be, or module 5 rather, which happened to be button module number 12 as far as my downloads are concerned. And you can see it's previewed right over here. So when I hit open, I'm going to go ahead and open it. If I scroll down, I can see here's the pixel size. It was the same as what it was on the Button Factory. So when I go update, it's going to go ahead and put that module right onto my page. It put it here because that's where my cursor was at the time. Okay, so if I enter down a couple spaces, I'll go ahead and do that again. So notice it's going to put in module 6 right here if that's where in fact I want it. For the purposes of this, I'm going to just go ahead and put it there. If I go into Canvas, I choose a place where it's ultimately going to save it to. I probably really ought to put it in buttons and picks. So you can have subfolders as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hit upload. That's going to allow me to search for the file I want to put there. In this case, here's module 6, so it's button module 13. I didn't even take the time to rename these because I figured what's the point? I'm going to know what they are. Okay, so when I hit open, it's going to go ahead and put it in there. I scroll down, still the same size, hit update, and there's module 6. Okay, the same principle applies if I want to put these straight into a table. So let's say that I wanted to lay these out, like put module 5 and module 6 like side by side. So I can go ahead and drag module 5 down here. Then I can go and drag module 6 and put it here. So let's say that I want to put module 7 right here. Okay, so now I just got to make sure my cursor is there underneath module 5. I'm going to go ahead and hit embed image, go to canvas. Course files. So that's just basically picking a place where I'm going to save it to. Okay, now it's in my buttons and picks. I'm going to upload the file. Got to find module 7. There it is right there. Okay, hit open. I'm going to scroll down one last time, make sure it's the same size. I'm going to hit this update button, and it puts module 7 right inside of this little table here, just like we did with modules 5 and 6. Okay, so this is a really quick and easy way to add buttons into courses. If you want to link those later, you can see module 5 here. I can come over and basically select it, and the way I know it's selected is it has the box around it, and sometimes it turns blue. Okay, here's the different modules I have created for this course. This is my links right here. Okay, so if I scroll down, module 5, let's just say I want it to go to the sports trivia module. Okay, so now I just linked that to there. If I click on module 7, maybe I can take that to the algebra 2 questions. Okay, so that would take me to that module. So if I go ahead and save this, we'll see if that all worked and what it looks like. You can also do some additional stuff here with this table if you don't like that. That's in some of the advanced settings on the table. But let's just see if these links work. So notice these links, these are highlighted, and this one is not. So I can't click on this because I didn't link it to anything. Okay, but this actually is linked. So notice it shows the finger like it is linked, and it even tells me what it's linked to if I hover over it, the sports trivia module. This is linked to Algebra 2 questions. So I'll go ahead and click on this one. And let's see if it actually takes me there. There we go. It takes me to the module called Algebra 2 Questions, and this is all the stuff that I have hanging out in my sandbox course in regards to that. So I'm going to go ahead and go back here for 1 sec. And then just to show you kind of how to edit these tables, so I'm going to edit this page again real fast. If I click in the table, and just so I have like the outline of the table highlighted there. Okay, I come over here and I can go to table properties, and that allows me to change some things up. So if I want to go to border 0, okay, that should get rid of this border. So now you can see it's like a dotted line. Okay, and if I come down here and hit save, the border actually should be gone. Like you shouldn't actually see the border. Okay, so you can see the modules just like look like they're floating in space. So they ultimately the table is still there. It's just you don't actually see the border of the table kind of back behind, but it's still there when I click on edit, so you can kind of see where things are laid out and where approximately they're going to be. I can also click on these and center them if I so choose. So I'll go ahead and do that here real fast, and maybe that's how I kind of want them laid out. For the purposes of this. So if I come down now and hit save, same thing, they'll just be laid out just a little bit differently. Okay, this, it doesn't really matter here because they're kind of floating in space as it is. And the same idea applies to both pictures as well. If you had a bunch of pictures in your downloads, you could insert them the same way as this. Or obviously, if you want to create a bunch of custom buttons, you can do that very, very quickly, and then use that embed image tool and quickly put those into Canvas, either into a table or wherever you have your cursor on a given page.